Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Elijah, coming back with another vlog, as you may call it. Yesterday was a significant day. Yesterday was National Cancer Survivor Day. Now, some of you may know that I had cancer. For those of you who don't know, I had cancer twice. Once in my head, brain, and then once in my spine. Let's see, I had brain cancer, then it metastasized to my lower spine. Let's see, metastasize means, metastasis, something like that. It means cancerous. And then metastasize means it spread. So the cancer spread to my lower spine. The good thing about my cancer, I had anaplastic ependymoma. So that was in my cerebellum, fourth ventricle. Then it metastasized to my lower spine. The good thing about that is it only traveled up and down along the spine. So it spread to my lower spine, and then so I was 8 when the brain cancer was there, and I was 10 when the spinal cancer was there. And let's see, I actually have a funny story of when I had a symptom of my spinal tumor. So some of you may not find it funny, but to me, I find it pretty funny. Now I laugh at it. Looking back, I laugh at it. So I woke up in the middle of the night and I told my mom that my back was hurting. And then she was, half awake, half asleep. She was like, don't worry about it, just go back to sleep. And then, the pain is, still there consistently over the next few days. So we tell the doctor orders an MRI, knowing that this cancer can spread up and down. So they figure it's another tumor in my spine, and lo and behold, it was another tumor in my spine. So that's where it is, and that's where it was. They did surgery both on my head and on my spine. So I have two pretty good scars, pretty good size. I want to say about maybe probably about 4 inches, so let's see. Now I wanted to make this video not to just share with you the cancer I had, but to share with you what it was like growing up in dealing with cancer, dealing with cancer treatments, growing up in a hospital. And a lot of people may think that I had a bad childhood, but to me, I did not have a bad childhood. The cancer, the treatments, that, constant, hospital stays, that sucked. But, all the things that I got to do, I got to meet all these movie stars. I got to stay at the Ronald McDonald House. I got to go to Camp Ronald McDonald, and all that. I got to have a shopping spree at Best Buy. Who can say that? And, I got so many things. I did not know what to do with them. At the end of the day, during the Best Buy shopping spree, the coordinator who put that on was just, toward the end of it, she was just throwing things in my cart. Even though I already had one, she was like, oh, get another, get another. So she was just throwing stuff in my cart because, yeah, it was a shopping spree. And I got to go to Disney World. On the flight to Disney World, I got to meet the pilots. You know, who gets to say they get to meet the pilots of the plane? So, you know, I went to Walt Disney World. I went to Epcot. I went to MGM Studios. I went to Gatorland. You know, if you do not know what Gatorland is, but you have a chance to visit, do it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. The best thing you'll ever do in Florida is go to Gatorland. It's really cool. So, yeah, I'm just telling you these things because I want to show people that even though you're going through something very horrific, you know, you get to do a lot of cool things, you know. The way I am now is from the brain cancer, but I would not change any of it. Like, I got diagnosed with a Pseudobulbar Affect, and that's uncontrollable laughter, uncontrollable crying, uncontrollable anger. Anything that has an emotion is like I can't control it. So when I laugh, I hysterically laugh, and I can't stop until I can't breathe. So uncontrollable crying turns into like sobbing, you know, even from the simplest thing. Like, you know, I cannot control that. And when I get angry, I get furious. And that is a downfall, I admit, you know, but for the most part, I try to keep my anger under wraps and control it. So, let's see. I'm actually at the park right now, and I'm staring at the soccer field right there, knowing I should have brought my soccer ball and my soccer cleats, but next time. I just came to see Phil's open due to the whole COVID lockdown and everything, but they're starting to open some stuff back up, and but I'll admit, open spaces do scare me. And that's because the whole brain cancer thing, my first symptom was I was playing on a soccer field, then I collapsed, and, you know, I'm scared that when I'm in an open space, I'll collapse again. So I do not like open spaces, even though I know it's probably not gonna happen again. I'm still scared, and yeah, those are just things I have to live with. And but I managed to, live a full life pretty much. I go on car adventures, I go do things. I try not to let it hold me back from living, and that's what I hope that I can share my story and teach people not to let things hold you back, because a lot of people, they tend to let things hold them back. And to me, that's someone once asked me if I'm scared that the cancer is gonna come back. I said, yeah, the fear of cancer returning is always gonna be there, but what I'm most scared of is not living. And that's what keeps me going, really, is the fear of not living, the fear of missing out. And so that's what keeps me going. And I know it's pretty tough out there, but you can't let things hold you back. You know, I'm a very religious person. I'd say I'm Christian, and one of my favorite stories, one of my favorite chapters is in the Bible is of Psalm 23. I believe it's only 6 verses, and that's the entire chapter. It's really good, but I believe it's David who's walking through some treacherous things, and God says, put your faith into me, because whatever you have to go through, I know you're gonna come out of it, because I already see you coming out of it, and you're at the end. At the end of the road is your table that I have set out for you, with everything planned for you. It's right there on the table. And to me, that is my favorite story. I know whatever I have to go through, I'll get through it, because God has already set the table out for me. So that's what keeps me going. And yeah, so I hope a lot of you get a positive message from this story, and don't let things hold you back. And yeah, if you guys like this video, please hit the subscribe button down below, and yeah, that'll help me really a lot. That'll help me a lot. Alright, guys. This is Elijah signing off. Have a good night. Peace.